Hey guys, Bobo's here again. We can access the Steam community while playing. I should probably get rid of those notifications, but it's late morning, early afternoon on the East Coast. Who's actually out there playing games right now to interrupt us? Hopefully nobody. But it's time for more Let's Play Dream Daddy, which is a dad dating simulator. I clicked my keyboard to continue, and that still worked, so... Oh, spoilers! I guess this is what happened last time. Or was about to happen last time. It names the scene by what's about to happen, or what happens in the scene. And if you haven't actually played it out yet, then you don't know that. I mean, we knew that Amanda was going to go to college, right? I mean, you and me, that girl's so talented, and she applies herself, that of course, she's going to do anything that she sets her mind to. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I wonder if we got any coupons. Remember, we were wondering if we got coupons, so we go out. Nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. And apparently, we got this. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. It's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. It's gonna be her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh, I got in. Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible. Wait. Dad. I know this one's really expensive. And it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever. Matt and I walk alongside the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Matt and I sit in a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID on. Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites for burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Well, I mean, you see her mouth just sort of hanging open there now. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. take a survey online, and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. But we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. Good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't ever get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Huh. I had a bad roommate once. I had this terrible stomach virus, and I was wretched and miserable. And his solution to this was to go ask the RA for if there was another place where I could be like bedded for that night. Carl ruled. Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorm if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snack? Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy. I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. Hey, did I not tell you about the dumpster fire, did I? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. Pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Ice roads? Don't even get me started on paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see ya. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Todd, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Todd, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. Pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. And she bleps. Love you too, Pops. Medicine is not always the best medicine.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I do have dads. These are all some dream daddies, let me tell you. So he got one successful heart there. We just talked to him yesterday, though. That seems weird to go back and honestly, if I had a romantic date yesterday, I don't know that I want to go out on a different romantic date right now. Although, was it a romantic date, or did we just go hang out as pals? I mean, we are just dadding it up. That's okay. You know, all this talk about college life, though, has really got me thinking about my old college buddy, Craig. So, why don't we send Craig a message and see how he's doing? Dad tip 53, pet every dog, climb every mountain. Changing a tire, make sure to tighten the bolts in a starfish pattern. Yeah, try and go opposite wherever you can. Shave with a crane. Yeah, I mean, I imagine a lot of, well, theoretically many of my fans at least might know this sort of thing from experiences of screwing in pieces inside of your own computers. You're all nerds. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages as he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. Walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a past that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go?
Oh.
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you brought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball toward me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Alright. Softball sounds like fun. I'll go to a softball game with the neighbor, family, fun times. This is going to be good. Man and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Jay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? You'll find out why they call me Pinewood Ocelot.
Hi.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? What's important is that you're having fun. I definitely wouldn't ask a question of somebody who's that bad. I probably wouldn't even be yelling advice either. I would probably literally just be yelling broad encouragement like, hey, let's go Flapjacks. Or maybe, let's go Flapjacks. Like that. But keep your eye on the ball seems nice and innocuous. I'm not going to ask her a question. That's just begging for them to turn around and say, what? And they get hit with a ball. So, what's important is that you're having fun. Get them in their head. And also an eye on the bat. And the outfield and the other players. Just keep your eye on all that stuff simultaneously. Nice. We watched a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Greg's trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Can't stand Craig is good with children. Well, that's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has to run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Say, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl props down in the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the ninth inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... Oh no, it's coming right for me! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no! I close my eyes and brace for impact. Like, you could either attempt to dodge if the trajectory is such that it's going too quickly and you think you would hurt your hand attempting to catch it, or you could attempt to catch it. Get your arms down low to your body. I don't know. Dots. I got knocked out. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. Game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel?
I've met Hazel. She's my kitty. Hello. Hey, killer plan out there. Yeah, you guys roll. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Good looking out. You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Well, if you'll notice, Hazel appears not to have bangs, and Briar appears to have bangs. So if you just do that, then you'll be able to figure it out. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What?
We will talk about this later. Bobo, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang.
Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team out to get pizza.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him a goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Man and I share a look.
Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along?
The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile.
Huh.
Of course. Are we going? Thirsty's Pizza?
Oh.
What? What? It's the real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of the minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. This place has a pinball! Sweet! Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside?
Ah, pizzacos. Ah, I could never forget. How do we survive college?
Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside us.
The good old days. Kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Man and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza.
Hey, give me a pizza that. No, absolutely not. Man, I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here.
Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda.
Dad!
Different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there.
Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. It definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives.
Matt and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Thank you so much, dude.
Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, or smokescreen Martha. Creating a diversion seems like it might be counterproductive. Smokescreening, I'm not entirely sure what that means. If it means just completely ignoring her, then that seems rude. If it means creating a false image, that doesn't seem right either. So, let's get our daughter involved here. I give Amanda another lowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not going to projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha, you're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning, and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Matta shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know a fake puke scam. Well, I guess I went away, and I'm fine now, and nothing's wrong. She turns her back to me to talk to Craig. And so I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover?
Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right?
Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching everyone after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything.
Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. Huh. It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter.
Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we have to buy it.
Martha storms off toward her kid. She seems nice.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right?
Tiffany, don't eat the tokens.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter.
Whew. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Only on days like today, I hope.
Dad.
Hey, girls.
Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. You'll earn arms.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore.
But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls.
I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. Hell yeah, You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? Pinball, yeah, you know it. Ah. Matt and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty with the pinball wizard with him. He'll never die. Pull out a decent score, then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Also, we just beat the Ocelots. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions, which on a modern pinball machine is not very hard to do. The points have inflated so much. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. Oh, which one was Janet? You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans in the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like it's so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it'd be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. The pinball machine tilt.
What?
You stone harpy. What?
Oh.
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Oh, she's gonna head home. It's Craig time. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. I don't have a home. I know we all live in the cul-de-sac, but I sleep out here on the softball field with my children. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get y'all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball.
Up for some catch?
This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth.
I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there.
Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me, I can't believe I'm looking back on my kickstand Craig days and reminiscing about it.
Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. I think, wouldn't you call that a peg stand?
Anyway, it was a feat of discipline, bro, trust me.
I haven't properly hung out with Craig with so long. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Ask him about his kids. Can't believe you're a father of 3.
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person.
You switched your major 4 times.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them.
I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Guess ask him about the softball times. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Huh. I'll admit I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried that there'd be a riot if I quit.
I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
I don't know.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well.
They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex.
Exactly.
Alright, ask him about the business too. Let's explore all dialogue options. So, you run a business now?
Hey!
Yep, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon.
I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing.
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back.
You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. It's nice out here. Quiet.
Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet.
Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad.
Yikes.
I'm just so not interested.
Well, what are you interested
I
in?
don't know.
Craig doesn't know.
Oh.
Peace and quiet.
That hot, hot silence.
Hey!
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday.
Nice.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority.
You're doing a great job. Hit softballs, don't get hit on by moms. These are all fine options, but I'm gonna encourage my pal. Those kids love you. And add to that, the whole team loves you. And I think you got this whole dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro.
Huh?
That means a lot coming from you.
While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Man, I was right all along.
Sorry, dude.
Craig runs over to me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second.
Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought.
Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Bro.
You would be so lucky.
Man, things going far on this date. I was just having a nice reconnection with my buddy, but kissing is for the weak. I mean, that seems the most non-committal out of all of these. I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you.
Oh.
Well,
Oh my. Craig leans in and kisses my forehead.
walk it off, champ.
Are the lights on this softball field really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns.
Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh?
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Hey!
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away.
But the other side of the fence, there was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces?
We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll.
And not knowing that we were at the party, they had started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey!
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life.
Man, college.
Good old days, right?
We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Oh, and the baby's getting sleepy. Look. Little closed eyes. Hey, little baby.
Hmm.
Never enough time, huh?
Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah?
I like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync? Do the sharks lip sync? Do the sharks lip sync or do the Shark Hunters lip sync?
Ah.
Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me?
Hmm?
Yeah, the whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening.
Oh.
Oh, Tad.
You did this. With your good art.
She pats me on the back.
Hmm?
Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. Softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking?
Ah.
Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hi. Have I ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad? Sure haven't.
Date complete.
Yeah, I got a high pinball score. I dig it.
Bro. That was perfect.
That was perfect. Well, okay. I mean, I got an A on the map date. I guess maybe I didn't score as high as is possible in the minigame. This one didn't have a minigame though, so just being a good dude seemed to accomplish everything that I needed it to. Cake stand champion, 1 of 3.
You got dads.
Oh, we could go out on another date, but you know we're gonna do that next time. And when that happens, you know, we'll have to figure out who it is that we want to spend some time with. I mean, really, I don't even know Damien. Brian comes off as maybe a little bit too much for me. I mean, things are awkward with Joseph and his wife, you know, and Robert the mysterious stranger. I mean, he just might be too cool for me. I don't know. But, yeah, we'll see. We could always go on another date with any of our guys here. We got one heart here. We got one heart here. Let's think about that for next time. Until then, though, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Dream Daddy. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye for now.